Hello. What is going on? What are my thoughts on vegans? Too much work. Just get the steak, be grateful for the animal that gave it to you and move on. Yep. I don't know. I guess if you're a vegan for like health reasons or whatever, that's fine. I don't think you could, like, at least for me, I don't think there's any moral reason to be a vegan, but hello. We're just out here in the river waiting, tossing some chatterbait. Super low right now, so I might switch it up and go to like a shallow crankbait or something like that, but let's see if we have any luck. Seems like whenever the river rises and lowers, the fish are in different spots. I've caught some pretty big fish out of this spot here when the river was a little higher. I've only really caught small ones here once it's been lower, so. But one thing about it, you can catch big bass in shallow water, that's for sure. Hello, Mark and Ronaldo. Really, that other side right there along those reeds or that vegetation, that's really where I want to be. But if it's shallow enough, I'll walk over there and see if I can't get close. Right now, though, this water is like crystal clear, so I'm using like a natural colored bait. Just power fishing though, reeling this chatterbait in. I think the river actually rises up here in a little bit, the bottom anyway, and we can walk out there pretty good ways. Yeah, you can dang near walk across this whole river right now. Plan is to throw this chatterbait for a while, switch it out for a crankbait, and then probably use some crawl baits or some like some sort of plastic on a jig head. There's a big old piece of metal or something right there. I don't know what that is. Hung up on something. Oh, hopefully we're not hung up for good. Don't want to lose this lure. Oh man, we can make it out here pretty far actually. Come on, baby. Give it back to me. Give it back to me. Oh, nice. We can walk all the way out here. That's the good thing about waiting. Wish I can even see it. There we go. Got it back. Nice. Viagans, hello. We're out here pretty good. I think we can probably get over to that other shore there. There we go. That's a pretty good spot right there. See if we can't just fish along this far grass line here. Spot's usually good for a couple fish. See if we can't. I can see the river bed rises a little bit right here. Maybe we can get a little closer. I want to switch it up. Let's switch lures here. All right, we're gonna go to the Mega Bass Blowly shallow runner here. I caught a bunch with this weekend actually. Let's see. Can't keep up the trend. This thing has really great action on it, but after about 4 or 5 fish, man, the hook's just busted. I mean, it broke off like in a fish's mouth. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got one on. We got one. I don't want him to get off though. He's little. Hold on. Well, that didn't take long. That Mega Bass there, that is crazy that we got him that quick after switching lures. Hold on, let's get this lure out first. We'll get you unhooked here, buddy. Hold on. You got it good. All right, there's that. All right, there we go. Little smallmouth there, little guy, but first one of the day. Send him back. That's actually pretty wild that we switched out to this Mega Bass Blowly right here. I think this is only like a 1 or 2 foot crankbait. I think it doesn't crank very far down at all. But man, what was that, second cast with that thing? Nice. See if we can keep that trend up. Now that was a little one, but I caught some 4 or 5 pound drums even on this little guy right here. The Salmon Code. Howdy, hello. All right, glad y'all can join me, and I'm glad we can get a catch on the board too for y'all. Like I said, this spot right here is usually good for a couple. Oh, there we go, baby. Another one on, another one. There we go. All right, stay on, baby. Feels a little bigger, this one does. Oh yeah, he's bigger, probably 12, 13. Oh, come on. Ah, got him. Look at that, got us another one. Nice one. Good catch. Heck yes. All right, let's get them hooks out of them before they end up in us. Much better than that last little one there. Man, they're getting these hooks in there deep today. Let's get out from here first. All right, I got you. Yep, I know. Hold on. Get out of these hooks right here. Okay. Oh, there you are. Man, that is in there good, buddy. Come here, give me your lips. All right, come here. Yep, hold on. I know, buddy. I'm sorry, but you're in there. You got it good. There we go. That actually helped a little bit. Getting them out like that. I know it. Bent the crap out of the hook. All right, we got it. Okay, holy cow. He was on there. He was on there pretty good. There we go. Probably, I'm going to say another maybe 12, 13 inches. Let's get him back. There you go. Nice, man. 2 of them. Easy enough. Let's see how this hook fared. I feel like it bent it up pretty good. Yeah, oh yeah, it bent it up good. I just replaced these hooks actually. Let me get my, I gotta give me some slack here. Get my reel out of the water. Get this hooks out of here. I actually just ordered a new net, one with a little bit bigger holes in it. This one isn't too bad though. I mean, the hooks are still small enough to not get too tore up in the net. My net I had in my kayak the other day, I actually had to cut the net because the hooks got stuck in there so bad. All right, let's check these out. We're still in good shape. Oh no, man, look at that. Look at that hook right there. This one right here tore it up. If that one breaks off, I'll still run it with 2 on the front. That's fine. But I'm gonna see if I can't just bend it back. I can't believe it ripped it up like that. That was in there good. There we go. Well, that oughta, I mean, it ain't perfect, right? But it ain't perfect, but I think it'll work for what we got out here, just hanging out in the water. Smallmouth fishing is awesome. I agree, man. Yeah, they're fun. It's cool. It's cool too, because I don't know if y'all can see it on the screen, but this is clear right here. So when I get them in, just about right out there, you can see them fighting and pulling, and that's super cool. So I really appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure to sub if you haven't. Helps me out. And I got to tell you, this crankbait right here, this is the first time I've used this Mega Bass crankbait. And it is, I mean, it's putting them on the board. It's catching fish. That is for sure. Let's see, beautiful place. Oh yeah, look at this. This is beautiful up and down through here. Yeah, this is real nice. And I come here all year round, actually. I mean, I've caught fish in the fall, spring, summer, and the winter. Right here too is a good spot. I need a new reel. This thing's getting hard. It's getting hard to reel in. This is a Lose. What is this? Speed Spin, and it's like a $70 reel. I got it on sale for like 20 bucks at Walmart on clearance in the winter. And I've used it in the winter and then most of the year this year, but I've been greasing it and stuff, and it's still just the performance. It's just getting a little rough, like to spin. Like it's not smooth at all. So I'm gonna have to replace it for sure. Yeah, it feels real bad reeling it in right now, actually. That may be all we're gonna get out of this spot. Man, what a cool bait, this little shallow running crankbait. I think it's caught up. Yeah. Got twisted up on me. All right, let's start moving down a little bit. I wonder if we can't throw it even over here and try to get some. I got hung up again. Dang it. Nope, never mind. It's just the current was messing with it. There we go. Another one, baby. Another one. Oh, yes. Heck yeah. Let's bring him in. See him? You can see him fighting in the water. That's so cool in that clear water. So cool. I love that. Nice. Nice. Man. I am stoked we're landing them today. Super fun. Man, I love catching these fish. These smallmouth are like the funnest fish I think to catch in fresh water like that. Let's check them out. Look at the colors on that one. Yeah, let's go, man. This is the third one in this little spot right here. Nice colors right there. Still just a little 12, 13 incher, maybe 14, but fun fish to catch. Let's let them go. Oh, that is super sick when you can see them swim away. Midwest carp, yeah. Yeah, this is nice, thank you. This is a really pretty spot. I've done some carp fishing this year, actually. Not out of the river, but at a pond with some corn, basically. I looked into like European carp fishing, and it's pretty cool, man. I mean, I typically do it like because smallmouth fishing and being out in the rivers and stuff, sometimes the rivers get real flooded, and so I try to do something a little different. So I'll go carp fishing, cat fishing, stuff like that. Man, fighting them in that current's fun too. Well, I got to tell you, the mega bass lure that I'm using, it's definitely working. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's got good action. And it's landing fish. The only thing is, they're like, I think it was about $20 for this little lure here. But definitely an investment. But I mean, we can see it right here, right? I've caught 3 within the past 30, actually, like 20 minutes right here on this guy. So the action and the color seem to be what they want right now. Clear water, shallow, sort of a bright green. I think they call it GG bass. Yeah, man. So what I'll do sometimes is, very rarely do I like to go fish and just sort of like sit. So what I'll do is, if I'm carp fishing or something, or cat fishing, I'll throw out my carp lines or my cat lines, and then I'll also just be fishing right off the bank for bass. Something about bass fishing, man, trying to figure out where they're at, what their patterns are, what lures to throw. Also, it's sort of like gambling, right? Like every time you throw it out, you're like, it's gonna be a winner. I'm gonna get a hit. So it's like, if you're like an addict or something like that, bass fishing might be just the thing for you, right? I mean, it's better than heroin, so it's a lot safer. I've actually run into quite a few like previous drug addicts who are now totally into bass fishing. I think it's got something to do too. I mean, I mean, it's like just one more, right? Even with fishing, it's like you're always wanting that next bite, that next hit, trying to figure it out. Maybe that's just a warped way of viewing it, though. I don't know. See, the thing is, we can't stay in this area very long because it gets deeper. So we can only go so deep. But being able to get on this bank over here has been nice. But it's real shallow on the other side. It's actually kind of deep right down here in the middle. Maybe we'll just cast it straight down in the middle here. See if we can get something in. I feel like they're still going to be over there. And the current's not running real fast, so we can actually throw upstream and still get the action on this thing coming down. What state? I'm in Ohio. The state of Ohio. Man, I really feel like we can pull one more out of this area. Oh yeah, hunted here a few times. Where, what state are you in? Got some great carp fees on the channel you'll love. Yeah, cool, man. I'll check it out. Yeah, carp are fun to catch. My biggest carp I've caught this year has been 9 pounds. Just common carp. On a hot dog, actually. Yeah, this reel. Man, I wish I would have brought another reel with me that was smoother. Oh, Zanesville, Ohio? Oh, Michigan. Oh, hunted in Zanesville, Ohio. I got you. Yeah, I was actually catfishing in this pond with a hot dog in Kool-Aid and garlic. And I just had it thrown up right on the shoreline, maybe in like a foot or two of water, right where the carp were sort of feeding. And all of a sudden that line started zipping, man. Big old carp. All right, this water's getting a little deep here now. I'm up to my waist, almost to my mid-back. Yeah, I wish I could. It's just it's like real tight, like it's not spinning real smooth. Like I said, I greased it up a couple times, but I don't think it's helping. They're still reeling enough though to get action on this thing. One thing about carp fishing that I found out is that, man, you really don't need a big hook at all. A lot of times people use little hooks to pull in these big carp. And it's crazy how such a big fish will eat just like a little tiny piece of corn. All right, I think either we need to move spots or they're hip to my lure. So I think we need to sort of go back the other way, back to some shallower water so we don't get stuck out here. Yeah, honestly, dude, I don't even know if we have buffalo carp around here. Like maybe in some of the lakes. Well, I don't think in our river. Well, I don't know, maybe in the Ohio River or something. I'm not sure. I think mainly the only ones I've seen around here are like common carp and grass carp. Let's do just another cast right here and keep moving. We can always come back to this spot on the way back. We got 3 out of here though, so that's good. Yeah, all right, let's move back this way. Yeah, so I've like read up on like boilies and they got like those fake corn things and like hair rigs and there's all kinds of stuff. Well, we can't get all the way over to the, oh, there we go, baby. There we go. Oh, he got it on the right when it dropped. Heck yeah. I can't tell how big it is because it's against the current. Our reel's sort of jacked up. Feels strong right there in the current. Oh man, this might be a good one. This might be a good one, boys. Oh yeah. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. All right, come on, baby, stay on. Oh yeah. Nice, love it. Absolutely love it. Whoo! Yes. That's a good one. 15, maybe 16, I'd say. Heck to the yeah. Man, he landed it right when it hit the water. This dude came up and got it. I'm so glad y'all were on here watching to see this. This is super fun. So cool. Let's get it out of his mouth. See if we can get this hook out. Oh man, I don't know. Have to get that in a second. Look at that one. Look at that one. Yeah, a lot of good action. That's probably, I'm gonna say that's 16. 15 and a half maybe. 16. Good fish. Man, I love catching these smallmouth. Just gets me going, honestly. That's a nice fish. Super pumped about that. Not huge, but totally an amazing fight and fun to catch. All right, let's let him go. Or her, maybe, I don't know. Woo! There he goes. Nice. That was awesome. Heck yeah. Man, I think I might be a believer in this little mega bass lures. Or just having a good day, one of the two. Either way. Or maybe both. I don't know. I need a drink of water, though. Heck yeah. So fun. Love that. Man, I can't believe that thing just didn't even have a chance to have any action. It just landed right on top and dude grabbed it. Yeah, he did. That was a good fight. For sure. Heck yeah, nice. What was that? Four fish. And we've been live for 45 minutes. And we've got them all on this little guy right here, the Mega Bass Blowly 3/8 ounce. Yeah, that was a good, super good fight. Super fun fish. That's what's, in my opinion, that right there, what we just had was what smallmouth bass fishing is all about. That's what makes it so fun. Kind of makes me want to go topwater the way he hit that like that. Yeah, man, it's super fun. And looks like the river bottom's coming up right here, so we can sort of walk over here and hit this little vegetation line. Ah, yeah, it's kind of like, you want to catch fish with different lures just because it's sort of fun and whatever. But man, when you're landing so many of them on one single type of lure, it's hard to switch it up. I'll tell you that. When you're having so much success with one. Ooh, I don't know if anything's there. That's a good cast though, right in that spot. The current's not letting it dive, or it's tied up. Yeah, you got it. Nope, just wasn't able to get it in the current. Current wasn't letting it do what I wanted it to. Yeah, I'm gonna keep using it. I think this thing goes down to 2 foot. I'm in probably about, I don't know, I'm 6 foot. I'm up to my waist, so I'm probably in about 3, 4 foot of water. There we go, baby. There we go. Oh yeah. You see that jump? Heck yeah. Oh, there he goes again. Come on. Get in here. Come on, stay on, baby. Stay on. He got off. Oh, y'all saw that, right? That was a hard fight, man. He was in the current, jumping all over the place. Got off. Dang. Well, at least we're not in a tournament or anything, but that was super unfortunate. That was would have been fish number 5, I think. Man, that felt like a good one too. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Jeez. Huh. They don't like to get caught sometimes. Let's see. Line still feels pretty good. Yeah, that was probably another between like 15 and 17 for sure. But man, I know I've already said it before, but this reel right here is really, I'm replacing it when I get home. It's really just being sort of hard to reel in. Like I couldn't even hardly turn it to get that fish right there to where I got him. But man, he was fighting, going against the current, jumping. It was cool to see him jump though. Definitely cool to see it jump. We'll just try it right in that spot again. Just see if we can't get something else to hit right there. We testing our luck to get another one out of that spot where that big one was. They spook a lot of times, I feel like. Oh yeah, no, look, there's the water right there. I'm just waiting. In my waders. Now I got a kayak that I fish out of, but it's a lot of drama to get it in the truck, get it out, and stuff like that. I just going for a couple hours after work here. Kayak, I really got to sort of just go out early in the morning, like on a Saturday or something, spend the day out there to make it worth it. All right, we're up in here pretty deep now. My backpack's getting soaked. There we go. There we go. Got one on. Got one on. See if he stays on. Stay on, baby. Stay on. Stay on. In the current. Come on. It's when they... Oh, he got off too. Dang. Yeah, the current looks good. The problem is, is the fish get off in the current. Like, I don't know what else I could have done there. Dude, like I pulled him in to maybe like 10 foot out and he got off. That current really takes him. Maybe I got to pull him like over here out of the current a little bit. I don't know. But that's 4 fish on and 2 fish we lost. Yeah, I mean, he was on there. He was on there till he wasn't. I am glad I landed some today though, because if I was just losing them all, that'd be bad news. So we got some in hand. That one that we lost before that one, that guy seemed like he was a good size one. That one didn't seem too big, but I've got a jerk bait that can go a little bit deeper than what this little crankbait does. But I think I might. I don't know. Might just work this whole stretch with this crankbait since it's doing a pretty killer job. All right, let's walk down. Let's go down a little bit. And we're not getting all the way to the edge, but we're getting close. The bank over there. Sometimes when the water's a little bit less clear, man, the fish, they'll grab it when they're like 1 foot in front of you. You'll be thinking you're gonna pull your bait out of the water, and they'll just grab it right there. Well, I'm definitely happy so far today. 4 on, 2 off in an hour. So that's pretty good. We'll give it about another hour and see what we can do. Yeah, it's crazy when it's this late in the summer or early fall, I guess you could call it, how low the water is, because all this over here, like all this grass, rock, and everything is covered for like all the springtime and most of the summer. It was this year anyway. So you can't really get down this far. Well, you can get down this far, but you can't get out in the middle like this. You can't even fish that side we're fishing. You can't even fish that side because it's too deep unless you have some sort of watercraft. And this is not an easy spot to get to. It's like an hour or two away from any like kayak inlet. So you got to walk back in the woods about 20 minutes to get here to even like fish off the bank. Excuse me. There we go. Got another one. I think. Yep. Got another one on. Little one, I think. Yep. Little guy. All right. That's fine. I don't need to put my hands on him. Not when he's flopping like that. I didn't feel like getting the net because he was so little. And I was just going to grab him like that. But he flopped off, which is fine. So we'll count that as a half. So we got 4 on, 2 off, and a half. That was one of those ones where you think you got one, but then you're like, nah, it's just in the current. And then you're like, nope, something on there. I should be able to cross over down here, but the current picks up pretty good. I should be able to get over to this other side, fish this little eddy. Little eddy! Oh, there we go. Nope, stuck. Never mind. There we go. Oh, there we go. He got it right. He got it right as it hit the water. See if we can try to bring him in a little bit slower here in this current. See if that helps. Instead of reeling like a crazy person. See if we can't get him in a little bit better here. Ah, come on. Yep. All right, come on. There we go. All right. Got another one. See, I think what's happening too is they're going for it and they're missing it with their mouth. So it's like body hooking them. And then when it body hooks them, I think they get off easier for sure. So look how that just got him in the bottom there. Like he went for it and it was going a little bit fast and he didn't commit. So it got him in the body right there, or in his undergills, I guess, and actually the body. But not huge. But we'll take him, right? We'll take him. Let's let him go. Woo! There you are. All right. Let's get up out of this net here. Maybe that's the ticket. Let him swim sort of in the current instead of fighting him so hard in it. Maybe that'll bring him in a little bit easier. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So that's 5 on. 5 on, 2 off and a half in an hour. Good day, I must say, so far. And again, just here on this little mega bass blowly, 3/8 ounce, pulling in the smallmouth. And looks like our line still pretty good. Yep, we'll keep it on. All right, baby, let's see what else we got. Smallmouth, smallmouth, best fishing in the river for smallmouth. Every time we throw it out, We wonder if we're gonna get another smallmouth. Mouth. Dun, 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 dun. Appreciate y'all joining in and watching and coming with me. I'm glad we were able to catch some fish with everybody. Get you this first person point of view smallmouth bass river fishing. Nothing big, nothing crazy. Lots of fun. Oh yeah, we'll walk all the way across this river right here, I think. I think we can. I don't know if we can cross right here or not. I know we can cross down there. I'm just trying to get closer to those vegetation over there. Randy Guffey, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it, bud. Every little bit helps. Oh yeah, this is a sweet spot right here. I can stand here. It's about 3 or 4 foot deep. I can get over to that vegetation right there. Almost. I'm about a foot off of it. See, the current is kind of slack right there where that bank divots. See if we can't fish across there and get something. Dun 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Oh man, if there's no fish in there, I don't know, but that was a good cast. Had a good look to the spot right there. Right where I would expect the fish to be. Now, whether or not there be any fish there is another story entirely. But we're in the right spot, that's for sure. Ho-ho. I got a feeling about this spot right here. I got a feeling there might be a fish in this spot. This spot's usually good for a fish. Not every time, but a lot of times. So the thing with these lures, right? This lure is a little on the pricey side. It's about 20 bucks. So the thing with it, when they get expensive like that, I try to not cast them anywhere where I can't retrieve them. So if I'm just bank fishing, I'm 100% not throwing this. If I'm waiting to where I can get out there and get it back, or at least have a pretty high chance of getting it back, then I will go for it. If I'm in a kayak, I will also throw them. Any time where if they get hung up, I can go get them back with a relative amount of success. But if I'm just on the bank with no way to get in to get it back, no way I'm using something like this. Yeah, I got it all tied up. All right. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Oh, yeah, right there. Come on. Come on. I know there's a fish over there that wants this lure. I guess not, but it was worth a shot. Throw it over there now. And some really good little crevices over there of still water. Oh yeah. Current's definitely picking up right here because there's some riffles up there. Crossed over here the other day though without a problem, so I'm thinking I can do it again. I'm gonna make sure to get my footing. Coming back is worse because you're going against the current. This way though, the current sort of carries you. You just gotta stop yourself from being taken too quick. I almost want to just throw it right out there. Ghost band. Ghost band. There's a ghost band playing our songs now. Okay. All right. We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Right along here, then there's a couple little coves I want to hit up on this side. Some little eddies. The current's coming in pretty good. And I'm really surprised this bait keeps its action swimming with the current like that. Ooh. All right, sweet. So this is what we just traversed right here. Walked all the way down from there, just sort of just down the middle of the river, really, fishing up on this bank. Just right down through here. And there's some little like riffles right here. Oh, get another drink of water. I mean, there's all kinds of little fish and crawdads flying around right here. I see how they got these little pools right here, these little eddies. That's right where we're gonna go for them. This is a pretty shallow one right here, honestly, but we could definitely pull something out right along here for sure. Just got this little, just barely deep pocket right here. You can throw it on that seam right there. Ghost bait. Oh yeah. I don't know how deep it is right here if we can walk down. Yeah, I think we're good. Right there in that little eddy, see if there's any fish. They've been nailing this crankbait. I'm fixing on switching it up though on the way when we turn around. Whoa, found a deep spot. Okay, all right. Yeah, found it. Get rid of that leaf. Yeah, it's a little deep right there. Might have to go up on the land here. I don't know if I can make it all the way across there or not. Probably at least walk along the shore up here. I put that chatterbait back on. I actually might put on the mini max as a matter of fact. I kind of want to make it down to this. There's like an eddy right here. There's one past it, and then there's like one more. I kind of just want to make it down to that third one there. Might not be a bad idea to throw it into the current right here, honestly. See if there's any in this little pocket over here. See what I mean? You get stuck and you're waiting, no problem. Just go over here and get it out. Stuck on a rock. Stuck on a rock. Okay, it's getting a little bit deep right there. All right. Ah. Ah. Tell you what. All right, I think I'm gonna switch it up. Well, it's getting a little more cloudy down here. So I'm actually gonna go a little bit farther and then maybe switch up the lure. I think I might go chatterbait. Yeah, no, it's getting too deep, dang. We'll back up and cross over. Whoop. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Some big metal thing down there. All right, here's another little eddy up here. Now let's go over here. There's a big shaded little area over here. All right, let's switch it up and go mini max here. This little crankbait was on fire for a while, but either the area's changed or it's just not what they're wanting over here. All right, well, thank you to the Mega Bass Blowly for all those fish we landed with it. See if we can't get something different. Gonna run the Mini Max, baby. Z-Man Mini Max. A lot of luck out of the river with this thing. We can get some today. Oh yeah, good action on that. Good action on that one. Start heading our way down here. Dude, I kind of want to throw topwater, honestly, just because I think it'd be fun if something bites it. Part of the river. Maybe we will. Let's get down here a little ways first, though. I got a good feeling about this little area here. It's just not. My feeling ain't facts. It just ain't doing nothing for me. You know, let's try some topwater. We might as well. Let's try it. Yeah, double A. Not gonna use any live bait today. We have been doing pretty good though. We've got 5 fish, and then 5 fish caught, 2 got off, and then 2 like halves. I got them up in the air, didn't net them, and they sort of got off. So we're not doing too bad. We're gonna try to throw this topwater and just see if anything hits it. I got a white one too. I'm gonna try this black one. The thing about top water in the river, you got to get it right in the right spot or it won't do what it's supposed to. Or you hit a leaf and that messes it up too. You get to go pretty good against that current there. You can throw it out there a little more maybe. All right, I want to make it down to this last little cove here, fish it for a little bit, and then head back up. Start to head out of here, and we'll just go to that spot where we were catching them before on the way out. See if we can have any more luck. I can't read that, man. Sorry. I don't know what that is. Yep, I can't read that either, bud. Sorry. There's some picnic tables up there. I wonder if that's like a park or something, or somebody's private land. I don't know. Come on. Current got it all jacked up. Oh no, that was a leaf. Another leaf. All right, let's switch it back out. Let's get our crankbait back out, fish here for a second, and then we're gonna get like a little like a soft plastic jig or something like that, and bounce it off the bottom, fishing upriver. The line's getting a little goofy here. I guess that's fluorocarbon for you. All right. Especially fishing in that current really stretches the line out. Oh, there we go, baby. Got one. Fish on, fish on. Fish on, baby. Yes. Haha. Little guy, but a fish nonetheless. Well, there we go. Let's try to not get the no. Close, close, close. Hooks in the hand, close. Woo. Look at that. Red eyes right there. Little one, but he nailed it. Oh, wipe my hand off here. Let's let him go. There you go. Nice. And got it. Man, when they go in that current, I'll tell you what, they feel like they're bigger than they are, that's for sure. There we go. Oh, nope. Huh. All right, let's just cast into the current and start making our way back a little bit. Alexandra, hello. All right, I think we'll switch back to the crankbait when we get back upstream. I don't know, it's sort of hard to stop throwing it though because we've had so much luck on it today. But I want a chance to throw some soft plastics too, so let's switch it out and get some soft plastics in here. Let's do the bot worm from Nedwacky on an 1/8 ounce ball head jig. Bot worm right there. 1/8 ounce ball head jig. Let's just do one of those numbers right there and see if we can't get on something like that. Pretty much we're just going to let it bounce on the bottom back to us. Rock. Oh, going against the current, going back always is worse. It's just some exercise. Hung up again. Nope, it's significantly deeper right there. Excuse me. See if I can get out here a little farther. Oh, this has got to start getting shallower at some point. Let's switch it out real quick. I think I want to use this guy here. I'm going to use this minnow here instead of the bottom worm and see if we can't get any more luck with that. Here we go. So an 1/8 ounce jig head there. See what we can get. All right, let's move on. All right, thanks everybody for checking in. I think our fish count is 6 in hand, the biggest smallmouth being, I'm gonna say it was probably 15 inches, 14, 15 inches. So 11, 12s, maybe a 13. And this, like some small ones. Had a couple really good fights in the current, but they ended up actually getting off, jumping around like crazy and just not able to keep them on. So we're heading back. We're on our way back upriver, and I'm just throwing this little swim bait, not a swim bait. Oh, hold on, I'm falling into the river. Just this little soft plastic minnow here. Oh man, this is like all sand. It's like impossible to stand where I want to right now. So the plan, walk back upriver a little bit, and we'll just leave this little guy bounce along the bottom and reel it in as it's coming towards us. And then when we get back to the spot we had luck at earlier, I'm gonna switch back out to a crankbait real quick, do a couple casts, and see if we can't get something else. Wearing me out going back upriver, I'll tell you that. Going down's a lot easier. Didn't really have as much luck down at that end as I wanted to, but it's pretty good starting out. All right, let's make the trek back, if we even. I don't think I can fish the same spots. I think the current's gonna be too strong. To walk up the middle. I'm gonna have to go to that side a little more. This is about where we crossed over here. Oh yeah, we gotta get out of this current. That's not good. Got spun up somehow. My line got tangled around my reel. Well, that ain't no good. We got it. Hello. Hello. I think I'm going to switch back to the crankbait now. I was having luck on earlier. Let's see. Line still feels pretty decent. All right, we're gonna hook it up to the Mega Bass Blowly crankbait. It's been sort of killing it for us, honestly. And I'm gonna grab a drink of water real quick, and we're gonna keep going. All right. See if we can't land a couple more on the way back to shore. Thanks again for joining in if you're just now joining. Excuse me. Oh, it's getting pretty deep. We're gonna have to go over here for a minute. Ah. This shallows out when we get back on this side here. Messed up the bait. No, Sebastian, that wasn't a bite right there. First hour of the stream though, we got 4 of them. One was about 15 inches, and then lost like 2, and then got a couple of little ones. The last hour I've gotten 1 little one. Just working my way down the river, but we're headed back up to this spot where I was catching them at earlier. It's just a lot harder walking upstream. So we'll see if we can't get a couple more at this spot we were at before we take off. Really need to be over by them, that vegetation over there. It's just too deep right here. Sudanas, hello. Oh my gosh. It's like a total body workout going up this way. I'm in about probably 3.5, 4 foot of water going against the current, fighting the river here. Okay. All right. It's getting more shallow. Still fighting the current, but I think we can make it over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're in business now. A good little spot right here. This is right where I was pulling them in at earlier. See if we can move up a little bit. All right, a couple more casts over this way. Hello. Hello. It's on our way out here. Caught, I don't know, 7 or 8 fish today. And we're just sort of casting on our way back to shore. All right, well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I had a couple hours fishing here. Glad you could come with me if you've been here since the start of it. Caught some good ones today. In the first hour, we really just sort of nailed it on that mega bass blowly, and sort of just died down after that, but I had a lot of fun. So this will be our last cast right here. See if we don't pull something in. And that'll be it. Oh my God, oh, big one, big one. I'm just joking. There's nothing on there. But hey, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Don't forget to sub, like the video. All that stuff helps. Appreciate it.